Scorpio, I am Lisi, the High Priestess. Press like and subscribe, notification bell, like that you can catch my lives. If not, you won't be able to see this until a day later. Okay. Also, this is a new channel, so press like, subscribe, notification. Okay. This can resonate in your past, present, or future, or around you. Okay. So when I was shuffling the cards, I thought I seen something in the corner of my eye, and it was my shadow. And I was like, I'm scared of my shadow. So I feel like there's a shadow that's following you. Also, the shadow can be your past. It's your shadow. It's always behind you. Okay. That's what it means to have a shadow. It's always behind you. Okay. It's your shadow side. Okay. So doing some shadow work. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. Doing your shadow work is very necessary. Okay. And I'm hot all of a sudden. Look, my face is turning really red. Okay. So when my face starts to turn red and I feel real hot, I start channeling the dead. Okay. So you are the death card. Okay. So it's easier for you to be closer to death because you are the death card. Okay. So you can feel spirit a little bit better than anybody else. Okay. I feel like at night you can see things. Okay. Do not be scared. It is ancestors. Usually it's ancestors. You might be actually experiencing more paranormal activity than usual. Okay. The letter, I feel like you're getting, and it's at home. Okay. So I feel like you're receiving a lot of downloads at home. Okay. Or it's at home where you feel like you're receiving you're doing your shadow work at home. Okay. Understanding your dark side of you, understanding your Lilith. Okay. If you don't know what your Lilith is, look it up, please. You have to do your own homework. I can only teach you thus far. Okay. I see that there's a surprise that's coming to you. You feel surprised in a room. Okay. And in a room full of people, you feel alone. Okay. Or when you're alone, you hear things. Okay. And you're wondering like what's really going on right here. I would suggest a cleanse. Okay. If there's plenty of ways to cleanse, I would suggest you go to a shaman. Okay. If you're not gifted. Okay. Also, if you are gifted, I see yourself like giving yourself a cleanse because you're trying to figure out why your spirits, your ancestors are trying to reach out to you. Okay. The wedding and the thought. Okay. So I see your ancestors are putting things. You're like, am I seeing things, or are my ancestors trying to reach out to me? Yes, your ancestors are trying to reach out to you. They got something to say to you. Okay. There's no reason. There's no reason at all that you're feeling certain things around you, because you're feeling spirit. You're feeling confirmation. Okay. I feel like certain things, and don't be alarmed. Okay. Do not be alarmed. Okay. Because it's not for everybody to feel spirit. Okay. Only the enlightened understand what it is to feel spirit. You must do your shadow work first so you understand what enlightenment is, because you will not understand what Illuminati is without understanding it, without living it, without experiencing it. Okay. The service and the Lord. Okay. And the merchant. Okay. Because I feel like someone could be lacking spirituality, and I feel like someone's in spiritual prison. Okay. I feel like someone's in spiritual prison because of some of the things they have done in their past. Like I said, the shadow is following you. Okay. In order for you to get rid of your shadow, you have to set light on it. Okay. Sometimes you have to be in the dark so the shadow stops following you. Okay. Sometimes you need to illuminate why it's happening to you. Sometimes it be your own guilty conscience. It be the things that you have done that follow you. Okay, cleansing yourself out of that energy, which is confessions to your ancestors. It's confessions and it's cleansing. Okay, cleansing that kind of energy out of you. Okay, faithfulness. I feel like your spiritual guides are trying to nudge you so you can actually, do your shadow work. Okay, I feel my heart beating fast. Do not be scared. Also, like if you can't handle watching scary movies, don't be watching them. If you can't handle the truth, don't expect everybody else to live in lies because you can't handle truth. Okay, or if someone can't handle your truth, don't start. Like some people are very comfortable in lies. Okay, but lies will start to follow you around. Okay, live your life in the truth, and you won't have to worry about a shadow following you around because you're living in your light. Okay, that's why it's important for you to understand your shadow work on up to your BS so you can get rid of it, so it doesn't follow you around. so it's not lingering in the room. Okay, that's why some people, like, they feel like they're being spiritually attacked because of the things that they hide in the dark. And it's important to illuminate some of these things so you're no longer living in sin. Being cleansed is one of the most important things you could ever do. It doesn't matter if you're into religion and congregation. If you're in that, then you need to go get baptized. Okay, that's how they do their cleanses. But if you're not, you understand, with Mother Nature, you must cleanse yourself. And if you can't do it yourself, you need to find and seek a shaman that can. Okay, because you need to find hope again. Okay, don't allow people to use your shadow against you. Don't let your shadow be your enemy. Let it be your friend. Let it work for you, exercising your demons to where they fit for you. That's why it's important to do your shadow work, so you know what your demons like, because our demons is our physical state. The moment that we were born as demons. That's our demon state. Anything of flesh is demon. When people understand that our flesh is our demon, is the things that we lust for with our body, with our physical senses, versus to our spirituality, that is our angels. Some people are fully devoted to their demonic state, and they no longer carry any spirituality in them, and they go into a prison. Their voice is no longer heard because they have allowed their demon state to take over them, because they don't pray, eat. They don't pray when they eat. They don't pray when they sleep. They don't pray. They have no connection to that voice that tells us everything is going to be okay. We got to understand, our maker is very real. The Most High exists in every single religion. I believe in God's head. I believe that God comes to us in different forms that fit us to listen to him, whether it's just spirituality or whether it's religion. We must cleanse ourselves of our demon state and accept our spirituality as one, having that balance. Someone is like, the lover, okay, learning to love yourself again, understanding that nobody's perfect. Everybody is meant to have mistakes. Everyone has to learn from their mistakes. I constantly say this. Experience will be your biggest teacher. And if you ain't learned by experience, sometimes you got to go through it, so you learn to not to repeat some things, because you'll learn the consequences to your actions. I see a child and I see the old woman. When do we understand that this is our south node and this is our north node? We have to understand that sometimes we have to mature and we have to grow up, and we have to understand part of growing up is giving thanks to our maker, giving thanks to what is, seeking spirituality, not allowing our shadow to become us, but understanding that we are the light, and we have to live in a common state of balance with both of them. Knowing your shadow will make you understand what the light of yours is in your inner child. You understand that what brings out the shadow out of you, so you can stay away from those things, so you can stay in the light. What triggers your body, what is temptation around you, what can get you to fall into your old self. You have to understand what triggers you. Love, wife, okay? Love yourself. Treat yourself like you are your own wife. Treat yourself like you are your own husband, because it's two of you in one, your flesh and your spirit. And we have to learn how to balance one or the other, so we can keep ourselves going, so we can keep our spirit alive. Do your shadow work, Scorpio. It's so important, especially for Scorpion, because people will steal your joy if you don't, and they will take your innocence. Here's the death card. Here you are. Okay, lying to yourself is not going to help. Living in your truth will, though. Blessed be the higher up star with you at these moments that you need them the most. And thank you for your time.